Okay, here we have a project I made, a jig I made for my bandsaw, a couple of years ago. I saw this in a magazine for sale by a commercial manufacturer out of metal and stuff, and they wanted about $200 for the thing, and I figured, well, that doesn't look too hard. I think I can make it myself, and so this is what I came up with. This is the base. Now, this is the part that will fit on the table of your bandsaw. It is 2 pieces of 1/2 inch Baltic birch glued together to give you a nice 1 inch thick base. There is a runner on the bottom. This happens to be white oak that is set up to match the miter slot, the distance from the runner to the blade on the bandsaw. Now you'll want to make this base a little bit oversized, so after you get the miter bar on, you can slide it through and cut it true to your bandsaw blade. This base is approximately 12 by 24 inches. These 2 dados in there are about 5 inches from each edge. On the back side here, you can see a 3/8 inch carriage bolt. That is to lock down the sliding fence. What we have here, we have the sliding fence, and you can see the runners on it to match the dados. Those are also white oak. And in the middle is the slot that fits the 3/8 inch carriage bolt that we use to lock the fence in place once we get it set up. Now the base of the fence is about 11.5 by 24. It's 11.5 to allow for the 1/2 inch thick fence that is screwed to the front of it. This is all made out of Baltic birch. So we put the fence on like that in the miter slots, and you can see it slides back and forth. Now there's a wing nut that goes on this bolt, so you can lock it down. The other feature of this fence is this sliding stop here. That is so you can adjust the length of your log. Now this will handle a log about 13 or so inches long. So what you basically do is you lock down the sliding stop. There's a 3/4 inch, not 3/4 inch, 1/4 by 20 bolt in the back with a wing nut that's affixed to it, so it becomes a wing nut, a wing bolt. There are braces in the back to hold the fence up, to stiffen it so it doesn't, break over. This end is the fixed stop, and it has another 1/4 by 20 T-nut in it. And this is a little bolt I turned a handle for it and glued the handle on, sharpened the point of the bolt so that it will bite into the log. Because basically what you're going to do is you're going to slide this to the back, set your log in between these 2 stops, lock this one down against the log, then use this to secure it so it doesn't pop out of there. You slide it into your onto your bandsaw, position it where you want your first cut to be, and lock it down with the wing nut from the 3/8 inch carriage bolt. And I've been using this, like I say, for a couple of years, and it seems to work really good. I've used it to mill pieces of wood and build other projects out of found wood, and sometimes even firewood I've cut from my wood stove, and it works really well. Thank you for watching this video, and I hope you find it useful.